In this first grade classroom at Rose Creek Elementary School,
it's making a huge difference.
1, 2.
A $1,200 classroom grant from the Jordan Education Foundation is making math more than fun. It's helping these little learners comprehend concepts using math manipulatives.
Math manipulatives are any kind of object that the children can use to move around that will help them visualize and understand math concepts. And having those hands-on experiences where they can actually try things out really makes a huge difference in their understanding.
The math manipulatives aren't cheap, so when Miss Stout and her team of 4 teachers found out they were foundation grant recipients,
it's really like Christmas morning, and it's fun because we get so excited to share those with our kids, and teaching so many children and wanting the best for them, they become our own. And to have somebody who will help us to give them the best that we can means more than anybody can really notice. And they need to realize that that's really changing the world one child at a time, and that's what really matters.
5, 6, 7.
Thank you, donors.
Habit number 1, be proactive.
at Bluffdale Elementary, students know the 7 habits of happy kids by heart. But they don't just know them, they live by them, including the new habit.
Like the 8th habit, the new one, find your voice. It helps me when I'm in assemblies or emceeing or playing the piano or even in my classroom. It helps me speak in front of everyone.
My favorite habit is probably first things first, because that's prioritizing and doing work first and then playing. They've helped me be more organized by putting first things first, and they help our school.
But that help for this school wouldn't have come without donations made to the Jordan Education Foundation, which in turn funds Leader in Me grants for schools like Bluffdale.
That's been really the only way we've been able to do Leader in Me. They're really helping these kids be responsible kids and also to be academically prepared for the 21st century, and just giving them the social skills and being responsible. It's helped teachers to set goals along with helping students set goals.
Thank you, donors.
At Copper Hills High School, the principal pantry is almost empty because so many students here need a little help in the form of a bowl of soup, some snacks, or canned goods to take home. Sometimes this may be the only meal they'll have in a day.
I see those kids every single day.
And every day, homeless liaison Melanie Taylor worries these shelves will run dry. So far, that hasn't happened thanks to donations made possible by the Jordan Education Foundation.
That it's seriously changed their lives. They can't go without eating. They can't go without, when you're a teenager, you have enough added stress in your life.
Some of them can't finish school because they need to go work and provide for themselves because they don't have a home. And so something like this allows them to keep coming to school.
Knowing how much the principal pantry helps, Ryan Hanks and Sabrina Anglin joined other students in setting up another small food bank here called Feed the Grizzlies. It's filled with food donations from the student body and located right next door to the principal pantry.
Your money isn't going towards a can of food. Your money is going towards a person. It's going towards a person who wouldn't have eaten. If they weren't eating, they wouldn't be coming to school because they have to work to get their food. So your money is going towards a person graduating, and if you graduate or if you don't graduate, that is the difference between someone's whole life. The rest of their life this will affect. That can of food will change a person's life.
Thank you, donors.
If I wouldn't have gotten my no grades fixed and done those 2 classes I needed, yeah, I wouldn't have graduated, for sure.
Moreni Rendon admits she was falling fast and failing as a student until she found a Jordan Education Foundation program at West Jordan High called Diploma Now, where Moreni received one-on-one help 4 days a week to get her back on track.
So they'd just help me out with my homework, they'd have packets, they'd have teachers around all the time, they'd give me treats all the time, and so they helped a ton.
It helped Moreni join her class and graduate.
And it's something that no one can take away from you.
What's your future look like now?
A lot brighter. I'm excited. I want to be a nurse. Thank you, donors.
Karen Meneses graduated from West Jordan High last year as well. She too got a little help from the Jordan Education Foundation and its donors. You see, Karen wanted to go to college, but had no idea how she'd pay for it.
And it was just so stressful and so upsetting at that time. But then one day I get called into my principal's office and he just said, "Have you heard any good news?" And I was like, "No, like I haven't." And then he said, "Well, we'd like to give you a scholarship." And that was like so rewarding. It really was. It was like hope again.
A $2,000 scholarship to Salt Lake Community College gave Karen hope, and suddenly there were tears.
I did cry. I did. Knowing that I'd have at least a semester paid for, it was just so, it just gave me hope again. I couldn't thank them enough, ever. I mean, college was just something that I always wanted to do, and I was the first in my family to go to college, actually. And so that didn't mean just a lot for me, but also for my family.
For Timmy Sontag, a student at the Carrie Sue Hamilton School, Jordan Education Foundation donors are rock stars. Grant money awarded here helps students like Timmy experience the thrill of making music.
And the minute you gave him that music, you saw that personality come out. You saw the smile and the laughing and the side glances, and like he knew you were there and he's like, watch him, and you saw the pride in his face.
Foundation dollars are funding iPad Pros, which are larger and easier for students to use.
A lot of our students are just like wired for technology.
Plus it makes learning more interactive for them. You can build your lessons around that technology.
And audio enhancement technology funded by grant money is giving kids like Cody Bingham a voice.
I saw Star Wars over Christmas break. I enjoyed the girl, Rey. I really like British accents on girls. And girls. But mostly girls. With British accents.
In Val Murdoch's physical education class, Foundation dollars funded equipment like this obstacle course used to improve student balance and motor skills, replacing wood planks and 2x4s Val found at a construction site.
The donors have motivated the students, they've helped them learn skills, and they've helped the students be more proud of themselves.
As occupational therapist Melissa Townsend opens a brand new box of work tasks paid for by a foundation grant, she's quick to point out.
So definitely every dollar does help.
These small therapy tools will make a big difference in young lives at Carrie Sue.
Many of our students will go out into work settings, and our goal is to get them as independent as possible doing various tasks that if they go to a day program, they can work on some of these tasks that they have there.
Melissa says every dollar donated means so much because
this is my second family. I mean, I've 15 years of working with these kids, and I wouldn't change it. I'll be here forever. You know, I love them like my own kids. So words can't express the gratitude we have when people actually want to help.
Thank you.